Ladies and gentlemen, I am back again, obsessively covering the possible depression or tropical storm, or maybe even a mother freaking hurricane that'll be hitting Texas with lots of rain. We're talking like if somebody just jumped and dumped a big lake from the sky onto the coasts of Texas and Louisiana over a multiple day period. Now, what models have been showing is that you got a low that'll come out of the Bay of Campeche and start to form in the warm waters of the Gulf of Mexico. And then all that moisture in a slow-moving tropical storm, possibly a hurricane, will then start up the south of Texas and then just go slowly all along the border into Louisiana and then petering out somewhere around there. So, major situation on our hands. It's about 3 or 4 days away. It's going to cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. And so I'm giving you as much advanced warning as I can. We are in the yellow, which is super danger zone. That is like, boom, we are in the 15 inches or more range. So yeah, big problems on the way. But wait, there is more. We've got a low that we were watching that may form in the Atlantic that will then come up and hit somebody in the face on the East Coast with a bunch of rain and possibly wind. So you'll get like a moisture punch through here and then a big moisture punch through here and more problems for the US of A in 2021. But wait, there's more. So we've got this area to watch here. We've got this area to watch here. So we got this area over here. This storm. And then we got this storm up here. And then we got a third storm over there. This brought to us by Benjamin Knoll Weather. So yeah. The next 2 weeks, 3 weeks are probably going to be wild. And then we're going to get into October, which I'm pretty freaking sure is going to be crazy because we're going to get the 5th of 5 Pluto square Eris situations. And the last time we had one of those was August 27th. I remember I was like, okay, watch for a major storm 5 days after any Eris point. And then we get the actual Eris conjunction, I think on the 18th of October. So October is just in the books, written in pen. Like we got major challenges to face, just like we did the second half of August and then the first few days of September. We're building up to that shit. So it is going to be challenging, not only for me as your planetary defense commander, but for everybody on Earth probably. And things have been challenging enough. And it's the 20th anniversary of the 9/11 tragedy that totally, absolutely changed the world. And the fact that we have almost 9/11 totals now every day, with Texas and Florida combined averaging over 700 people dead of the coronavirus daily. It is fucking me up. Spent the morning watching Afterlife by Ricky Gervais. So I got to cry a lot and laugh quite a few times. And the advice in it was keep being funny. I recommend it. I'm just finished season 1. Kind of helped me work through a bunch of stuff on this very emotional, weird day. I was 30 or 29 when the plane hit the towers. I was living in Austin with my girlfriend. I lived with my girlfriend, and it was a weird day. I still believe the American dream lives in me. So as long as I'm alive and other good people are alive, hope lives. And God is great. So let's try and make it to the spring. Because I'm hoping the spring of 2022 is going to be way better than whatever the hell we're going to face in the fall and the winter this year. All right. And now we're back to the GFS frame by frame TikTok of the models. And we have a hurricane heading into Houston. Let us check the date together, you and I. on the 14th. So that is like 3 days away, man. It's like we got 72 hours to prepare for it. And so to the 500 or 1,000 people that'll get to watch the video, pass on the word. This is going to be a problem. Because like I said, I think it's going to strafe and rake the whole coast with rain. And it's weird how the models, like right here, has a big rainstorm and then just drops it to a little circle. I'm not sure that's true. We definitely, no matter whether it's a hurricane or a tropical storm, it looks like it's going to be slow. It looks like it's going to be riding the entire coast like it was a roller coaster rail. And so this thing is going to be a heavy rainmaker and will probably flood out large portions of the coast. Some areas getting hit with 10. I would guess, we could see some spots that have 15 to 20 inches of rain. And then Louisiana doesn't need more rain. And it looks like they will be getting more rain. And then, of course, add crazy volcano action to the mix. This is Popocatépetl, the volcano in Mexico. So the Gulf of Mexico has been very active. Yes, the action down in the Gulf has been wild. And right now, the low is still over the Gulf or the Bay of Campeche. And so, yes, this is an area of major concern. And now it's time to prepare. I do a fundraiser every single month. I don't know. I thought it would be the proper business model of your Planetary Defense Commander. So that way I couldn't be bought. And I work for everybody. But I still got $486 left to raise for September. And knowing that a hurricane could be coming my way, if you want to donate, contribute, make sure I can make proper decisions, that'd be great. But be sure to take care of yourself, your family, your pets, and your friends first. But I'll be here doing what I can to bring you guys the news up to date. But thank you to everybody in National Fight Club. Woohoo! And I feel like I'm going to emotionally overload and possibly implode today. I'll try to do it in a hilarious way if that's possible. I had a weird thought looking at this. One day I would like to go to Mexico, I've never been there, and ride this Ferris wheel and maybe see a little bit of volcano puff action. Anywho, this is Popocatépetl. It is going off. Remember, we had that 7.4. Got downgraded to 7.0 earthquake in Acapulco just the other day. So yeah, things are wild. And then we had like that 8.2 Alaska earthquake to end July. Yeah, we definitely live in the craziest of times. And the sun's been getting pretty active. Just thought I'd let you know. And now we're back, checking in on the latest frames. But yeah, the pattern seems to be consistent that the tropical storm, hurricane, will ride along the coast into Louisiana. And then we'll probably push up. And then at some point we'll get this will start to form. See, look, there's that. And then that one forms. And that one will probably head towards the east coast. And then you could have a third one rolling off here, which could then cause a problem if it doesn't curl out to sea. So this is going to be one of the most challenging periods of hurricane season we have seen so far. And this is not a surprise because technically yesterday or today is climatological peak hurricane season. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I mean, there's a lot of factors in what could happen. The wind shear will be lower and the Gulf is hot. And I don't know how much drier they'll have to work with, but basically, the more it stays to the coast, the less it has a chance to develop. The more it wobbles out in here, the more chance it'll have to develop. Yeah, basically, if you get 15 inches of rain in these parts, and then 7 inches of rain all along these hundreds of square footage miles, and then like 3 and 2, like this is going to cause major problems, man. This is a super red alert situation. Snoopy says, do something that brings you joy. And the weird thing was, watching Afterlife, Ricky Gervais has one of the cutest dogs I've ever seen. It made me really want to get a dog. Maybe someday, if the earth stabilizes, or my life gets a little more security. For sure. Put that on the top of things to do. But hey, let's all stay cool and try to do our best with the hand we've been dealt. That's my suggestion. Yeah, so Greg Postal, atmosphere opening up a window for tropical development over the Gulf of Mexico as it gets rather ridgy up top during the next few days. And then, like I said, we're watching the East Coast thing. Technically we could get hit by 2 hurricanes in the next week, or 2 tropical storms, or 1 hurricane, 1 tropical storm. Either way, it's going to be a punch here and then a punch here of a whole lot of rain. And then around the 18th, you've got that one down there, which is pretty low and heading towards dangerous territory, which will be a problem around the 24th or 23rd. So definitely buckle up, buddy. And ma'am. And Ricky Gervais told me to stay funny, and here I am being a Debbie Downer. It ain't helping nobody. All right, well, I'll try and cheer up, and I will be back. I have put a bunch of very important information in here. We're watching this area. That would be a problem, I think, around the 17th-ish. So we got this, and then that, and then the one down here. And that is what we're dealing with. All right, stay cool. May God forgive us all and show us the way to better days. God bless everyone.